Thank you. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. Look into powerlifting programs so that way you can up your squat or up any number that you want to focus on. There's a lot of free programs online. I personally like percentage-based stuff, but look it up. There's There's a lot of there. There's starting strength if you're a beginner. Gym Weather 531. Hey Peter, have we met somewhere? Ah, NorCal. Got it. Well, what worked for me was this is what worked for me. Is to literally just go out there and plow. Plow. Now here's the thing though. You gotta have expectations, the right expectations. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. Alright? It's gonna be very painful. You're gonna want to give up most days. Alright? There's gonna be days you're gonna feel really good, but there's gonna be days where you just wanna not do it anymore. But the key is to keep going. So plowing. And it's gonna feel like hell. Especially on some days. But you keep plowing, you're gonna notice patterns, you're gonna realize you're getting better. Alright? If you're actually pushing yourself, you will get better. Meaning, put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Talk to groups. If groups make you scared, talk to groups. Talk to couples. Alright? Talk to big groups with girls, with both girls and guys. Time management, bro. If you're talking about managing your GPA or your grades and social life, gym, and all that, keep in mind, I graduated with like a 2 point something GPA from Berkeley. Probably one of the worst GPAs you can graduate with. So I allocated most of my time to partying, pickup. So I don't know if my advice is useful to you. If you want to be a successful student, and you want to learn how to manage time better for that, probably not the best person to ask. Dude, at Berkeley, it was like a 2 point something, man. Like the bare minimum you need to graduate. That's what I had. I still graduated, but I barely passed any of my classes. I was like a C student in every one of my classes. Bro, who gives a fuck how you did in high school? You're in Berkeley, man. Focus on Berkeley. Alright? Good job on doing well in high school, but now you're in Berkeley. Alright? Every one of those Berkeley kids was just like you. Like the best in their high school. So forget everything you did at your high school and just focus on Berkeley, if you care. I personally didn't care. I just wanted to party. So I didn't care about my grades. All I wanted to do was just pass with the bare minimum grades and allocate the rest of my time and energy into partying. Not necessarily even partying, but just like getting laid, picking up girls. Dude, I have a small dong, and that didn't stop me. Truth is, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If I were you, then obviously your priority is going to be school. All right, so you put that on number one. Make sure your GPA is perfect, okay? Because that's all what colleges look for, especially grad school programs. They look at your GPA, okay? They don't look at your extracurricular or any of that shit. They want to see that you're fucking doing well in your classes. That's what graduate programs are looking for. All right? Yeah, man. So don't be like your friend. Alright? Obviously his priorities were partying, drinking, whatever. Your priorities are different. You're gonna put studying slash school first. And you will party or do anything else secondary to that. Chicken fingers are pricey, man. Every time I go to Cane's, I'm spending like 15, 20 bucks. Each finger, it's like $1.38, bro. So imagine, like I usually eat like 12 of them. So ends up being like 15 to 20 bucks. I'm eating 2 bowls. I just finished my first one, and now I'm eating my second one. Really depends how hungry I am. Sometimes I'll eat 1, sometimes I'll eat 2, sometimes I'll eat 1.5 and give the rest to someone else, or eat it later. So it really depends on my level of hunger and appetite, and my satiety. I went to Gar High School. I remember taking my SAT at Valley Christian. Got 2 bowls, 2 burrito bowls, same exact thing. 2 servings of rice, 1 serving of rice, 2 serving of black beans. Got lettuce, got mild salsa, the one with the tomatoes and shit. Chicken, sour cream cheese, and fajita vegetables. Dude, when I went to Garb, we sucked at wrestling. I was on the wrestling team. We sucked. Why you give it to me? I sucked too. And I was the captain of the wrestling team for 2 years. Hey, what's your time? I was one of the best wrestlers on the team, and I didn't even make it to Masters. Made it to CIF, but never made it to Masters. Right now, about 185 to 190. Bro, I don't know where you're getting this from, but I am not like a pickup god, okay? I love pickup. We'll be doing it probably the day I die. But I don't consider myself a master. Not even close. I get bitches, dude. How do you know? Dude, lately I've been eating out a lot more than I'm used to. Usually I almost never eat out. But recently, I've just been craving shit. Like chicken fingers, Chipotle. Absolutely. As long as you're tracking shit, it doesn't matter. As long as you're hitting your macronutrients and your calorie goals, you're good. So I'm guessing you want to get bigger. You want to get bigger, man. You have to progressively overload your muscles. So increasing, whether it's increasing the volume of your lifts, right? Whether it's weight, whether it's frequency, which is how many times you actually work out, weight, sets, reps, As long as you're progressively overloading your muscles, you'll be fine. No. Light weights, high reps, shit's bullshit. Alright, bro? That shit's bullshit. Keep lifting like you would if you're trying to get big, okay? Don't change that. Only difference when you're shredding, you're just eating less. That's the only difference, bro. Instead of being in a caloric surplus or maintenance, you're in a caloric deficit. That's the only difference, bro. I don't know about your gym, but my gym gets very crowded, like most other gyms, from like when people get off work. So right around after like 3 to 4 o'clock, until about like 9:30, gym is packed. Very difficult to get the machine or bench press or squat rack when you get there. You have to usually wait. Sometimes there'll be like 2 or 3 people ahead of you too, so it gets pretty ridiculous. So personally, I'll go like super early in the morning, anywhere from like, I've gone as early as like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And anything from like, the dark hours, so after midnight till basically from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. is like the best times to go. Actually 12, it doesn't have to be as late as 12 a.m. Maybe like, I'll say like 11 p.m. From 11 p.m. to like to like 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Anything from 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. is a good time to go, which is a big gap. That's when it's least crowded. Obviously, the least crowded is when everybody's sleeping. Early ass in the morning. That's when I go. Or late night. Same shit, right? I work my abs maybe 3 times a week. Yeah, like 3 times. right now, at least. I like commercial gyms because home gyms. I'm sure home gyms are great, but I would only really like them if they had like everything. So like a pulley machine, dumbbells, horse barbells, squat rack, like everything, right? But I live in a small little apartment, and I don't want to convert my garage into a gym. I want to put my car in there. I want to keep my car clean. So a home gym is not something that I would do in my current situation. Maybe that's something I would do if I had a big ass house. But I do prefer everything that the commercial gym provides, whether all that stuff is at a commercial gym or whether that's at inside a home. Doesn't matter as long as it has everything, meaning like a variety of machines, all the primary movements like you're referring to, like the barbell, squat rack, bench, incline bench, etc. Only because I am a bodybuilder. I love bodybuilding. So more variation of exercises will give me the look I want. So that way I can hit the rear delts. I can hit all those different little parts of the muscles different little muscles that you otherwise would be difficult to operate on primary barbell movements. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have amazing physique if you're just doing primary barbell movements. I know guys who are pure, they just do the big three, deadlift, squat, bench, but they have phenomenal physiques, But I prefer having all of it. Dude, I've never been to Planet Fitness. I want to go one time just to like see if it's really as bad as people say. It's probably, my guess is that it's probably not that bad as like a lot of these bros like to say, but who knows, maybe they're right. I went to GAR. Call it a late lunch, but I don't time my meals or anything. I just eat when I'm hungry. I don't care what time it is. If I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat. Yeah, man, with commercial gyms, you just have to go figure that out, make sure, you figure out a time where it's not really that busy. For my gym, like I said, anything from like 11 p.m. to like 11 p.m. to like 12 or 1 p.m. is like the sweet spot, which is a lot of time. That's like freaking 13 hours right there. Yep. So I have like 13 hours to basically figure out when during those 13-hour window I'm gonna work out. It's a pretty sweet deal to me. And those are all those hours are when I'm not sleeping. So it's not that bad. I know some of you guys are not fortunate enough to have that kind of luxury that I do. That's fine. Do what you can, you know. If you're in a crowded gym, if you can only go to the gym when it's crowded, you know, you gotta make it work, man. What I used to do when I could only go when it was busy, when I had like a normal 9-to-5 job. When I had a normal 9-to-5 job, and I was just like everybody else, you know, going during the busy hours, I would just ask people politely if I could work in with them, or I mean, that's pretty much what I did. And if they would say no, I would just go to the other exercises on the workout session that I had planned. It is, I don't know what time it is, man. Oh, I do now. 6:35. Yeah, I never had anyone say no. I mean, the worst thing they could say is, oh, you know, I'll be done really quick. Can you just wait a bit? And I'll just be like, sure. I'm not going to argue with them. But usually, 9 times out of 10, people will be like, yeah, sure, why not? Or sure, absolutely. You know. So yeah, I never really had anyone have a problem with me working with them. The worst thing that ever had happen to me was the guy just said, or the girl just said, you know, oh no, I'll be, you know, I want to finish this up really quick. I'll be done soon. And I'll just say, okay, no problem. I'll either wait, or I'll either wait if I feel like this person's going to be done really soon, or I'll just go to go to my other exercise. Really, I'm not surprised, man. I mean, like Valley Christian, you guys had uniforms, right? So all those girls wore those skimpy little skirts. So I don't blame you guys if you guys were always checking out all those baddies. Cerritos, yeah, man. I mean, a lot of Asian people there. So I guess if you're into Asian girls, Cerritos would be the place to go. My high school bar was very diverse. We had everything: Asian, Mexican, Middle Eastern, black, white, everything. I was in high school a long time ago. Yeah, I heard Gar was pretty good at basketball. I don't really know, but I heard they were pretty good when I was going there. I don't know about now. I don't follow high school sports or anything like that. I don't follow sports in general. Um, but I personally don't aim for any hours. I don't have a goal hours or goal time for how much sleep I get. I just go with the flow, and if I feel sleepy, I'll go to my bed, fall asleep. When I wake up, I wake up. I don't sweat it. Sometimes I have a really busy day, I'll only sleep maybe 4 or 5 hours. If I'm working all day, I'll only sleep like 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes I'll sleep 9+ hours. It's always different. Yes, I am in sales. I'm in the real estate industry. I'm not a realtor, but I am in the real estate industry. No. I don't have any plans on getting married, but I'm open to the possibility, but I have no desire to get married. But then again, perspectives are always changing. So you never know, right? I had a lot of people, not a lot, but I had a handful of people, tell me that they had no plans on getting married. They enjoyed being single, and then one day they met this person, and next thing you know, they're getting married. So I know a handful of people who had no desire or plans on getting married, but they got married because things changed. Nice. Half Korean, half white. It's the best. That's like the best mix, man. If you're half white, half Asian, it's very likely that you build muscle really easily. A lot of half white, half Asian guys, or halfies in general, have really good genetics when it comes to bodybuilding. And if they're not genetically gifted in bodybuilding or the physique, they'll typically be very smart. But then again, this is an overgeneralization, but I do see that it's very prevalent among mixed people, especially if the two ethnicities are, the more different they are, the better. So like, if like two different kind of Asians, like Chinese or Korean, got together, it's not that big of a deal. But if like a Caucasian, like white, Asian combined, or whatever, black, white, black, Asian, whatever, the more different the ethnicities are, the more superhuman the child comes out. At least from my experience, that's the kind of pattern that I've been seeing. You know what's funny? I was just thinking about Jeremy Buendia because he's half Filipino, half white, and yeah, I've been following pretty closely on the whole Jordani Craya, Kenny KO, Buendia, Hilda. I have been watching all the videos and a lot of Jordani's stories. And, you know, man, I know a lot of people will take the side of the victim right away because Buendia hasn't posted anything explaining the story. He really hasn't. There's really much. There's none of his input on the whole situation. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I really don't know. I really don't know what went down. But I do know that the reason why there's a lot of supporters on the victim side is because, or alleged victim, is because they're the ones speaking out, whereas Jeremy, he's just kind of staying silent. So, do I really know if he beat his ex-girlfriends? You know, Hilda, she has pictures of her bruises and all that, but I'll tell you this. If he did get those bruises from Jeremy, then absolutely there should be consequences that he should face for that. But you have to keep in mind, I think a lot of people are forgetting that Hilda was a Spartan competitor. You know those Spartan races? So I've been in a Spartan race before. I've been in like the easiest one. Right? I've been like the most basic Spartan race, like, you know, the 3-mile one, the easiest one. And after that race, I got bruises and scratches that I've never gone before. And it looks like someone like beat me up in those areas. Now Hilda, she does even like the advanced Spartan races, all right? And those pictures that she posted, not all of them, but some of them, have scratches on there that don't look like someone actually did it to her. It just kind of looks like she got that from falling, or aka Spartan race. So I don't. Now a lot of people are gonna bash me. Like if this video actually goes viral, which 99% chance that it won't go viral, but I would get a lot of hate for this. People would crucify me for saying this. But you have to realize that that is the truth. She is a competitive Spartan, like very active Spartan participant. I think she even like advocates it, right? Like very heavily. I think she's one of the ambassadors or something. Maybe not. But I know she does actively participate in them, especially like the higher level ones. So think about it. If I'm getting bruised up by the most basic one, all right, and she's going through like the higher level ones, don't you think that maybe those bruises and scratches are actually from that and not necessarily, you know, proof that Jeremy beat her? Now, when it comes to those text messages between Jeremy and Hilda, yes, definitely he has some. Clearly, he has some demons and some anger issues. That's very clear. But that doesn't mean he actually physically beats people, right? Just because he's verbally very abusive doesn't mean he's physically abusive. Is it likely? Yes. But is this 100% the case for Jeremy? We don't know. We can't say. You know? So, and yes, I agree with you. I respect Jeremy for his work ethic. Obviously, his work ethic got him 4 Olympia titles, which is amazing. Dude has a phenomenal physique. 4-time men's physique Olympia means he's 4 times the greatest, most aesthetic physique guy. So, yeah, man. Not gonna take sides, but I think but I do like to point out that, you know, everything else aside, I do want to point out that keep in mind there's always 2 sides to every story, and in most cases, I feel that both sides have a point, and both sides are usually both right and wrong. So, I mean, dude, like people, I had a friend the other day, he said he saw Jeremy at the Hawaiian Gardens. So Jeremy's been working out at Hawaiian Gardens 24 Fitness. People have been saying that or my friend said that he was super nice. So, you know, don't believe everything you see on social media. People watch my YouTube videos, especially my pink videos, they think I'm a douchebag. Real life, they meet me, and they're surprised how quiet I am. Dude, Jeff Size, Z's, love their physiques. Love their physiques. Love their energy. Some really good dudes, I think. I don't know them in person, but from what they're portraying on social media, they seem like decent guys. And Jeff Side, I think, has one of the most aesthetic physiques of all time. Z's has a great physique. I don't think it's super aesthetic. I know he's considered the aesthetic godfather, the original aesthetic god of aesthetics, but he is aesthetic. Don't get me wrong. He has an aesthetic physique, but he's not. I don't think he's like up there. You know, I think like Jeff Side's up there, and a lot of the men's physique guys are up there, but. Some shredding tips. Holy shit, man. I'm gonna have to talk for another hour. Nah, just kidding. Shredding tips, man. Keep your training the way you would if you were bulking or trying to get stronger. The only difference with shredding is you're eating less. You're in a caloric deficit rather than being in a caloric maintenance or surplus. That's the only difference in shredding. You do that for an extended period of time, you're gonna get shredded, all right? Yeah, man. Jeff Side, great looking dude, great physique. All right, I do really think that Jeff Side has like one of the all-time most aesthetic physiques, along with a lot of those IFBB men's physique competitors. Lazar Angelov, You know, Lazar Angelov's up there. There's this guy named, he's in the WBFF. He's like half Japanese, half black. Forgot his name. He's like almost 50 years old. I think he's like 50 now, but dude, he has like an insanely like beautiful physique, man. I don't know if you know Dominic Nikolai. Dominic Nikolai, IFBB Pro Men's Physique. Dude has a phenomenal physique as well. I forgot what Tavi Castro's physique looked like. I know who he is. I've seen his IG page a lot back in the days. But I just forgot what he looks like. Danny Hester, he was like, didn't he win Classic Physique Olympia? He was like the first Classic Physique Olympia winner, I think. Yes, I'm at Chipotle. I just had 2 bowls. It actually did have cheese, both cheese and sour cream in both burritos. Stephen Cow, I don't like his physique. He looks great. I just don't like his physique. I don't think it's that aesthetic. Yeah, I don't think Stephen Cow's physique's that aesthetic. I do take creatine. I take creatine every single day. 5 grams a day. Keep in mind, it takes 30 days to fully saturate into your muscles if you're taking 5 grams a day. So make sure you don't stop. Make sure you don't stop taking creatine. Connor Murphy, he looks natty. Connor Murphy does look natty. Alright, that's it for me. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, I really appreciate your support, guys. Gonna try to do these more often. I really enjoy doing these, I really do. I like to do it when I'm out, only because at home it's just too quiet, too boring, and yeah, I don't know why. I just get into the mood whenever I'm eating out. So anyways, take care, guys. See you soon.